Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution Tarot, and I'm here today to bring you a message for the sign of Cancer for love and soul connections. Take it as it resonates for you. It is a general message and it is meant to be timeless. So what resonates with you, keep it. What doesn't, disregard it. Go about your day and remember that no matter what messages come through, my friends, it's still up to you, your active free will, the choices you make and the steps you take in this world to get whatever fulfillment it is you're looking for. And to me, this is personal freedom. It's personal power. And it's something that lies at the tips of your fingers and the soles of your feet. So use this power to do wisely. For all my subscribers as well, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel like it resonates or you'd like to see more of this, please hit subscribe. Join the journey with me. I'd love to have you along the ride. I am also just going to take a moment to call in spirit. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, my team of light, and any of your spirit guides or the spirit guides of this soul connection or the love interest to join us. I'm going to ask them to use me as the clearest channel possible as well in delivering messages that are for the most far-reaching but for the highest good of you guys, and to guide, guard, bless, and protect me, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it. So I'm going to start out with the romance angels, and I'm doing 3 different stacks. So first off, I'll put your energy, Cancer, and then we'll do the lover soul connection, and in the middle it's the shared energy. So let's see what information or what energy we've got for Cancer. And you get attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, by being you and by living your life. That is when you are in what I heard is your highest vibration, and you're vibrating at the highest frequency. You're glowing because you're living your life and you're doing you. And this is what Spirit's saying, continue to do you. There's some words I heard were don't wallow, okay? And don't wait for someone else. What they also said was don't wait for someone else to make the first move. But for some of you, I feel like if there is a place where you have been waiting, they're giving me like an example of, instead of waiting in a depressed state, this is where we need to really focus on ourselves, focus on our goals, find our happiness again. And if that's not lost at all, then just doing those things that do bring you happiness. Make the effort came out as well, that great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So for some of you as well, what I heard is this may have to do with a health journey, okay? And this is not saying that you need to lose weight or be in perfect physical shape or anything like that to, woo a suitor or to be attractive to someone, okay? That's not it. I think that Spirit's coming at me with this in terms of living your best life and feeling your best. So it may be that for some of you, I heard walking, you may want to take up walking as a hobby. I find personally walking is really wonderful because it clears your head, right? When you get out and you're breathing in the fresh air, you're it's almost a meditative state. It's one foot in front of the other ones and not really focusing on the fact that you're walking. It just becomes automatic, right? So for some of you as well, this is food, this is water, and for some of us, this is mental health, okay? That in order for some of us, what I heard is to be in a stable relationship, we need to make sure that we're right with ourselves and we're stable first. So let's get a little bit more information here, Spirit. What else would you have Cancer know, please? They said again, health journey, and as that came out, it says pay attention to the red flags. Their signs are cautioning you. For some of you, this is signs and the steps that you're being guided to take. Listen, because that's a sign from the universe. For others of you, if you're seeing red flags within a relationship, Spirit's saying don't dim to fit in, okay? Don't do things so that you appear more attractive to the other person. This is making sure that you're doing you, and if there's something that you're doing that's bringing you a lot of joy, yet a potential partner or something like that is having a lot of trouble with it, we really need to question why. Is it something that's hurting them? So we can understand, if our partner is upset because something that was bringing us joy is, spending all of our time with someone else, and they're like, but that's bringing you joy, then why are you with me? Kind of thing. We can understand that. But when it's coming down to if you're going to the gym, if you're exercising, if you're eating right, or if, you're reading your books, if you're doing things to better yourself, and somebody has an issue with it, or even if you have coffee once in a while with your friend and they're like, hey, why are you doing that? this is where Spirit's like, hey, that is a red flag, right? If you're not allowed to have any friends outside of this person as well, that's a red flag, right? So for some of you, this is not all of you, but for some of you, making the effort towards great love may actually mean slice and dicing another person because of how they've been treating you, okay? That's not everybody. To me, what this feels like with this red flags is they're coming back to health journey, okay? Is that we all at some point, I think everyone has intuition. It's just whether or not we're connected and tapped into it. You may see signs, you may hear certain radio ads all the time or commercials, and it may be pushing you towards something that you know, but at the same time you're like, well, I don't know if that's for me. I'll give you an example, okay, and it's my example, but I'm going to give it to you, is that for years and years and years, I kept feeling like kickboxing would be something that I would really enjoy and that would be really, really helpful for me, but I kept being like, yeah, no. And then when I finally started taking up like even just a martial arts workout program, I decided, I really, really like this. This is something that's really cool. The kicks are really awesome. And then, more recently as well, and this is not about me, but they want me to share it. So I'm going to share it because I'm pretty proud of myself, and I feel like it's important for us to do things that bring ourselves pride in ourselves. I was a little afraid of the heavy bag, because I've never properly used one. I didn't want to look like a noob at my gym, right? Didn't want to look like I didn't know what I was doing. And when I finally faced the fear and started kicking the heavy bag and doing my shadow boxing, I found that honestly this is like my most favorite part of my gym routine. And it's a great stress reliever. Not only that, but kickboxing is like hella good for your core, right? Hella good for your core and your mental state. And this is one of those things that I will say, it was probably like years, okay, where I kept getting this, hey, kickboxing. But it was probably that within me, I wasn't ready. I was focusing on dance or other things, and boxing or kickboxing just didn't seem at the time like something for me. Or, honestly, I gotta say, I never really pictured myself doing that. I didn't picture myself being the kind of person that would enjoy that, and I very much enjoy it. So I want to say, and this is a little outside of love, but not really, because this is some self-love for yourself as well, is keep an open mind about the things that you might enjoy. And like I said, with this red flags cautioning you, some of this flags that you might be seeing could just be spirit guiding you. And as I said that, I saw guided, right? Great love is taking those steps you're guided to take. They're not always going to be easy, but they're going to be worth it, okay? And learning a new skill, that takes time. So, on your love and soul connection side, I was just shuffling, but I feel like this is where it belongs, because it wasn't looking for you. We have healing family issues. This could also be your shit too, okay? So, we have family, or children, reconciliation, someone from your past is returning, and true love. I do want to say, if you feel like this is more your energy, just swap it and know that they both could represent your energy at this point. I'm going to get a little bit more information on this, please. Somebody, you could be in separation and somebody is hoping to come back as well. Healing family issues says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. 2 cards came out here. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Your love life is being affected by children, and someone from your past is returning to your life. And we got trust and new love. This could be on your side. This could be that you guys have definitely been together, or if you are in separation and this is the point where you are making your time to bring back the joy in your world and making the effort to find great love, really paying attention to those red flags that are cautioning you about this issue. Now, for some of you, trust, it says the situation is calling you to have faith, and a new person has stirred your romantic interest. This soul connection, this new person, it definitely could be you. With reconciliation here, somebody returning to the past. I do feel like as well, though, this is twofold. They're saying with healing family issues, this could be family members kind of coming back together. This could also be that as we're healing from family situations and dynamics, we're actually coming back into more wholeness with ourselves, and as well as what I heard is with the relationship with our children. But this new love, it could be a new situation, or it could be a new situation with an old love. But you're going to have faith, and you're going to have trust in this situation. Spirit, is there anything else you'd like to tell me about the soul connection? Thank you. We have express your love. Go ahead, make the grand gesture or the romantic gesture. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. And past life relationship, you've known each other before. So if this does not resonate as a separation, this is a reconciliation of souls coming back together. What I want to say about this as well is, on the soul connection side, they may have children. You may have them together, may not be. But if you find that you may not even know this person, okay, yet. Like, they haven't come into your world. But I feel like as well, with this healing family issues and children, they may be going through a divorce, or they may be kind of healing their family dynamic, and they're really focused on their kids. But there is a point where they're gearing up to express some loves and make this gesture, and express their love and make this gesture. They definitely feel like a magnetic romantic connection to you, and they feel like they've known you before. This is an instant, what I heard, like a snap connection. It's like you see each other and then bam, you feel like you've known this person before. Spirit, can you tell me about the shared energy of the connection, please? And you get deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Interesting. Let's get some more on that, please. We have wedding. What I heard is that maybe one or both of you are married, are already, in partnership. I also heard this could have something to do with your they just said defensiveness, or your intentions to marry. Spirit, so this situation involves marriage. There is a false mask being worn. We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I'm going to grab some tarot wisdom from the Line Strider and get a little information on this deception, please. Thank you. So the Ten of Cups has come out, and I got a cup. I'm going to pause you. I dropped some on the floor. Okay, I'm back, guys. So we have the Tower, which I think was in reverse, and Temperance, as well as the Ten of Wands in reverse. If you are in separation, the deception may be that you're both happy in your own worlds, whereas really, you still have a lot of passion and desire for this romantic connection. I do also feel like what they're saying is having it all and having it together. They're also showing me the 1 foot in the water and 1 foot out with Temperance, and then with the Tower here, I almost want to say it's balance changes, but it also feels like that energy of, well, I got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Not quite sure, because I feel like there's a lot of love here. And this again could be within separate situations as well, that you're 1 foot in and you're 1 foot out. You're just kind of not quite sure what's going on here. And then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm throwing cards around. Where something that's been hard and something that's been difficult, it's not quite over yet. There's 2 tens here, right? 10 of Cups. And that the hardships are not quite over. It could also be because you have some more storms to weather together. And what I also heard is this is a lot of what builds character. It could also be because I think it was in the reverse that we're trying so hard to maintain equilibrium that we're trying to avoid any of the conflicts. We're trying to avoid change because we're so, I heard confused by the status quo, but we're so okay with the status quo that we would rather it be the way it is than risk changing it. But what I heard is that change may actually be what's for the better. So Spirit, can you give me, for your side, you have the moon in reverse. Something is about to come to light. And you have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Why are these in the reverse? The Six of Cups with reconciliation. So what's coming to light? Why is this Two of Cups in the reverse? The Five of Swords is also here in the reverse. I don't know if it's that there's a refusal to even allow ourselves to think about this. Because this Five of Swords, if he's like this night, he's taken down. He's needing a rest. He's not sat out fully. He still has two swords up. He's just sitting out. And he's contemplating. In the reverse, to me, this feels like we're refusing to change the way we think. We're refusing to acknowledge this. And this could even be blocks in the relationship. This could be, within the relationship itself. Something is standing in the way for us to make this effort to fill this cup back up for the two of you. I almost want to say us, but this to me as well, I want to say, might not necessarily all have to do with your romantic partnership. Some of this is ideas about love that have been brought to you by family. This deception as well could also be a member of your family, is what I heard. Okay, someone around you who has been spreading lies and rumors. And I did not pick that up until I got over here. I do feel like, okay, I'm going to roll with what's coming now. With this Five of Swords in the reverse, I do feel like there's a lot of you guys who are just absolutely refusing to acknowledge the lies and the shit that's been told about you. Because why? I heard the words trapped as well. I'll be honest, okay? Because I'll be honest with this. Maybe it's an overshare, but years and years ago, I had some certain individuals in the extended family try and tell the rest of the family that I trapped my husband. I'm laughing about it. It's not funny. But there's a point where, as well, and this is where I'm trying to feel this, is I'm not giving that the time of day. My husband's not giving that the time of day. Because when we have certain deceptive individuals around us, we know they're deceptive. There's no point being constantly on guard to defend yourself to people who are looking for a reaction from you. Let them talk. Let them tell their stories. Do you, without allowing the deception of the outside world around you, get involved with this relationship. Because with this Two of Cups here as well, somebody or something has tried to come in between you. And this red flags as well, this has lots to do with like even extended family members as well that could try, what I heard is trick you, okay? Or people who can't see other people in their world happy, really trying to tell you, I heard lies and secrets, or tell you things that, to try and shake your stability. The Six of Cups is here. To me, this is reunion as well. This is back into partnership where you belong, is what I heard, okay? It can be reunion with yourself and happy with your heart, but this also speaks of partnership and togetherness. And this is where it makes sense, this moon the Five of Swords in reverse and this Two of Cups. This could be stuff completely outside of you or even your knowledge. It's going to come to light though. And what I heard is it's going to be important for you guys to stand as a unified force. The shared energy, coming back with that Ten of Cups, is there's a lot of happiness in this situation. I feel like on your side, okay, what I heard was jealousy as well. That if there's been people spreading rumors or trying to drive a wedge in this partnership, it's stemming from jealousy. It's stemming, what I heard is potentially even for who you are, right? And you don't ever have to apologize for who you are or what lights you up and brings you joy and doing you. Somebody, I do feel like, and again, it feels like an outside influence. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse as well. Fell on the floor. Because with this deception, again, I keep feeling this deception energy, but it doesn't fit in with what's going on, okay? But when it's presenting itself as an outside influence, it definitely does. Because this healing family issues as well could literally be, like I said again, family members or something like this. Someone who has tried to deceive, someone who has really tried to rock the stability of this relationship. And I feel like this hardship's not over because this person is not done spreading their lies, but you don't believe it and you're not going to let it affect you. I do as well feel like with this situation involving marriage here, and give your relationship a chance and passion, that this to me is almost stating like against all odds, no matter what energy's been tried to put out through this, you're going to stay in this energy, this happy family, happy couple, balanced energy. This Ten of Wands in the reverse with the Tower in the reverse, I heard no contact, or it is best to have as little contact with these types of individuals as possible. There's definitely a third party interfering. The Seven of Swords, the confusion. For some of you, this red flag, what I heard is to pay attention to how your partner reacts to this stuff as well. Like, if they're believing the lies and they're not accepting what, your truth and all of this stuff, then this is a red flag, right? Because there's clearly some issues there that until this can be dealt with, you need to let them do their healing. But it definitely feels like someone who has tried to sabotage a romantic connection. So for the soul connection, we have the Devil here. Tell me more. This could be lust as well, though. This could be like very sexual passion. It could also be addictions. It could be bondage. And let's get some clarification. Spirit, tell me about the Devil. You get the Knight of Pentacles. This to me as well speaks of moving away from something to me slowly, but very grounded. And because it's got that green all around it, it's very covered in truth. Tell me what is this Knight of Pentacles going towards for the soul connection, please? They want to throw cards everywhere today. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. And underneath that was the King of Swords. This could be addiction, unhealthy habits, fear. This could be fear. This could be toxic ties as well, like toxic ties to family, toxic ties with friendship, something that has bound you. And this could also be that if this has gotten in the middle of you, right? What I almost heard is it's turned you guys against each other, potentially. And this is why this reconciliation is also here, because there's been forces to keep you apart, to spread you apart. And your love is what's going to bring it back together. This person is really moving towards truth. And having the Seven of Swords in reverse in the shared energy, and your energy with that Five of Swords in the reverse too, it's like, again, I don't know if it's refusing to acknowledge what other people have said, if it's just so done with overthinking right now that we've shut our brain off. It's heavy. It's heaviness, because this Ace of Wands, wanting to move grounded and stable and clear thought, but not being able to get this ace off the ground, not being able to get it into motion. Tell me about the Ace of Wands, please. Why is this Ace of Wands in the reverse? The Hierophant. For some of you, this is the law, this is marriage, this is spiritual understanding, this is truth. With this Hierophant, they've got the keys there with a bear, and the bear spirit's super important. Here's the Ace of Cups. I do want to say I feel like marriage is in the cards, and that might be what they want to go towards, but there's a feeling of, okay, I want commitment, I want this, I want to do more and see where this is going to go. I'm afraid I'm going to put them through more crap, especially I heard if there's addictive behaviors on this side. They may be really worried about putting you through it. That Hierophant, though, with the Ace of Cups, definitely speaks about marriage. And you have wedding here. So for some of you, what I heard is, whenever you do get married, don't invite this toxic person, right? Don't invite the people that have been spreading the lies. For some of you, it may even be a secret wedding, is what I heard, like a secret marriage, so that whoever this person is can't fuck it up. Is there anything else I should know on the soul connection side, please? The Ace of Wands, it's now upright with this fox. And we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Swords. Ace of Wands. So once this gets started, once it gets the momentum building, it's going to clear up any confusion and any hardship in the brain. And the Six of Pentacles, though, this is coming back. I do feel it's just going to be slower. It's in the reverse. And it's because there's a lot of healing that needs to get in the way first. So there's right there 2 major arcana. The Moon, 3. And even now, like, I feel like there's an energy trying to block me from what the deception is. There's an energy trying to block me from getting the information. The bottom is the Eight of Wands. So something or someone, might be because it's not time yet, but there's this stalling energy. Can you give me some clarification for the Five of Swords on the Cancer side, please? What I want to say is, if you have a secret wedding, or not a secret wedding, but you don't invite certain people to a wedding, don't feel bad. These fuckers had a chance to do the right thing, and they didn't. And it feels like they never agreed with the partnership in the first place, so why invite them? So on your side, you have sacrifice. Letting go. Letting go of the past. Letting go of what I also heard is what you think the future should look like, and coming forward with openness. There's victory and success on the bottom here as well. That as we release everything that we've held on to for so long, that's been pent up, we're going to find our victory and success. We're going to be loud and proud with this trumpet. Tell me about the shared energy, please. So the shared energy, I was looking at wedding, is base, root chakra, home, where you belong, right? For some of you guys, this is, I feel like for everyone, this is getting down to a truth. Because this deception, whatever it's been, has really kind of tried to destroy the core, tried to destroy the base. Because if we have no foundation, we can't stand. This is really building a firm foundation. For some of you as well, I heard like family, pregnancy. You have spiritual growth here as well. Is there anything else that you want to let me know? Thank you. Rest and rejuvenation and partnership and alliance. I feel like it's important first, as this within this partnership, both are really getting grounded, both are really learning the lessons that they've been meant to learn with the spiritual enlightenment, taking time to rest and re-energize. And this is also a 4. This is this home energy. And focusing on the partnerships where, I almost want to say hand fasting, they're not fasted, but focusing on the partnerships that are important to us and bring joy. And in this is blocking the rest of the world out. It's not, also I want to say, like, it's not like, just ignoring the red flags and you have all these friends saying, like, people are bad for you. There's a real difference when we know we need to heal and we are in cyclical romantic cycles where we're not being treated right, or we're not treating another person right, and there's lessons to learn here. That's not what this feels like. Like I said, this feels like big time. Somebody's interfered. And somebody, it could even be fear with the devil over here, with the Hierophant as well. I heard martial law for some of you. I don't, no idea what that is pertaining to, other than somebody may be really afraid to speak out. What I heard is for fear of angering some of the family members or some of the people in the circle, or afraid of being cut off. It's one of the words I heard too. Because it's something that's weighed heavily on their mind with this 10 of Swords. Let's clarify the devil here with this soul connection, please, Spirit. Clarify the soul connection. Patience and planning. What are they planning? They're 7. So we have patience and planning, taking their time to choose wisely to make the right choice. What are they choosing? Accelerated motion. Which I think is really wonderful, because the 8 of Wands was over here in the reverse. Like something is trying to slow this down. And over here, they're being patient. They're taking their time. They're choosing wisely. But once they make that choice, once they get that momentum, there's no stopping it. There's no holds barred. There's no hell that can stop us now, my friends. That guerrilla radio transformation. Once this is set into motion, things aren't the same. They start to change. They start to transform. And this is a wonderful, wonderful thing, especially on their end, it being like they're becoming this butterfly. They're spreading their wings. It's just going to take a little bit more time for them to plan on how to do this. For some of you with this Hierophant and this Ace of Cups here, this is planning a wedding. And again, choosing how do we go about this? Like, how do you go about this? Because also what I heard is you're not going to want people to crash your wedding, right? You're not going to want somebody who's already tried to destroy your relationship to be invited to this, right? And I think that what I heard is if you allow this energy to slow you down and stop you, they win. Live your best life. Do what you feel is right for you. And keep on glowing. That's really all I can say. Keep on glowing, because the less attention you pay to whatever the outside influence is, the stronger this relationship is going to be and the more it's going to blossom. So that's the message I have. Remember, wedding, give your relationship a chance, explore your passion. And what I heard about as well is when you see a false mask, when you see the people around you, if they're not being truthful, believe it. Believe it when people show you who they are. Because I heard, like, for some of you, I also heard the words narcissistic rage, that whoever you're dealing with, so we have the Knight of Cups, I just want to show you because I was playing with them, but whoever you're dealing with the 10 of Pentacles, they might get really pissed off that you guys are standing together, right? So this is going forward, moving forward in love with your family, and, just not allowing someone else who's sour, bitter, and jealous to mess up your plans for life, my friends. So, mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.